Hello folks, and welcome back to the Keep Productive YouTube channel. On today's video, I'm going to be passing over to Louise Henry, who's going to be diving into her favourite Asana features. Now, she's going to be talking about the likes of My Task, task templates, and ways that you can use Asana to remember different things across your workday. She has a fantastic YouTube channel that doesn't just jump into Asana, but many more marketing aspects, and a brand new course called Up Level with Asana, which you can check out in the link in description. So big thank you for Louise to coming on, and I'll pass you over to Louise.
Hi Francesco, thank you so much for having me back on your channel. I'm excited to talk all about Asana today. Asana is hands down my favorite project management system. It's simple, it has a great user experience, yet it's very powerful as well. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 3 favorite features of Asana. The first feature is the My Tasks tab. This is going to give you an ultimate color-coded calendar that allows you to keep on top of all of your different projects. So in Asana, you'll organize your work into projects first. So for example, under the umbrella of sales and marketing, we have a project for an upcoming program launch. We have a project for our marketing calendar. So this includes all marketing to-dos, including social media, emails, YouTube videos, and then we have a leads tracker. So this is to keep track of anyone that has expressed interest in our programs, and then we can remember to actually go ahead and follow up with them. So dividing our work by projects is great because when you click on one, that is all you're going to see. So you're getting a very focused, streamlined view of only those to-dos. So for example, within the marketing calendar, you can see some upcoming promotions I have, as well as some emails that we have scheduled. So as you're working to keep focused on that specific project, you can just come into the project and see only those to-dos. And once you are in the project view, you can quickly and easily switch between the list view, board view, and calendar. So you'll divide your work into projects first, and this is great because it forces you to pre-plan your projects and get much more organized. Once you have done that, you want to make sure that you have set a color for your project. So in this example, I have set my marketing calendar to green. To do that, you just have to come over here to the drop-down icon, then click Set Color and Icon. You'll see your selection of colors and different icons as well. So for our launch, we have pink, our marketing calendar green, and our leads tracker blue. So now finally to the My Task tab that I'm obsessed with, which is right up here. You're going to click on that, and this is going to give you a fantastic color-coded calendar. So what this is doing is pulling all your to-dos across all your different projects into one central view. This means that all your projects move forward and you never lose track of important to-dos. So as we can see, these green tasks here are my marketing to-dos. Here's a lead that I need to follow up with. And down here in pink is my upcoming launch. So this is really what I was looking for when I was looking for a calendar and to-do list combined together. It's color-coded. I can easily identify what I need to do and what category it falls under. And once you have accomplished a task, it actually just fades out into the background. I love this because this allows me to look back at the previous day and see how much I accomplished, which motivates me to keep going and have a productive day today. Unlike other softwares where you have to manually go in and click into the individual projects, Asana centralizes this all for you and gives you one ultimate to-do list. Next, Asana gives you the ability to template both tasks and entire projects. So anytime you have a task with multiple steps, you can actually set this up as a template. Then anytime you need to do that task in the future, you can simply duplicate it and you have a pre-made checklist ready for you to follow. So for example, as you can see here under my marketing calendar, I have a section for templates and files, one of which is a YouTube video because there's multiple steps involved in bringing a YouTube video to life. So if we click on that here, you'll see that I have a pre-made checklist with all of the to-dos to bring a video to life. So now every time I need to create a video, rather than having to remember all the mini steps in the order to do things, I can just go up here to these three little dots, duplicate this task, and then I have an easy checklist to follow. So you can do this for any task with multiple steps, but you can also do this with entire projects. So for example, that launch I mentioned, it has a ton of steps to it. Here's an example of that project. So I did this in September 2020, and I'm going to do it again in March 2021. Rather than having to rework this project plan and write down all these to-dos, I can actually reuse this project and then just simply change out the dates for March. This saves a crazy amount of time, and for any of your projects and tasks that do repeat, I highly recommend that you set this up. So as you can see, I have templated projects for all of our different programs, and then when it's time to reuse it again, I click on the three dots here and I duplicate this project, and then there's a really quick and easy way for you to change out all your dates. And third, I love Asana because it allows you to never forget anything again, and there are a few ways that it helps you do this. If you're like me and have a terrible memory, this is going to be very helpful for you. So one of the easiest things that you can do is document all of your important recurring tasks, to-dos, and appointments. So let's say that I have an important to-do that I want to never forget again. I'm just going to click on that, come over here to the due date section, click on that, decide on the date that it needs to recur. Then I'm going to click set to repeat. And then you could determine weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever you need. So I'm going to go with monthly. And now it's going to repeat every single month on the 26th. Awesome. And you'll know that it is recurring because it'll have this little icon next to the date. This way you can just document it in Asana and then you never have to worry about it again. I have done this for all of my business tasks, but also for my personal to-dos as well. So this is our first way to remember all our important to-dos. The other method I wanted to mention to you was the ideas board. So under my executive team here, you'll see that I have an ideas board. This is where I store any idea that I have on the go. So I would recommend that you download the Asana app so that you can have that with you at all times. But all you have to do whenever an idea pops to mind, you can use your Asana to document that idea. So rather than jotting it down in a notebook and possibly losing it forever, you can document your ideas in Asana instead. So for example, whenever I have an idea, I'll come over here, click on the plus sign, add in my new idea quickly, and then this is documented in the correct place and never lost. Then what I recommend you do is go over here to where it says overview. You're going to go to status, just click on track for now, and you want to turn this on here where it says remind me to update every Friday. So every Friday you will get a reminder to come into your ideas board. And then from here you can decide what you're going to do with that idea. So maybe you're going to implement it now and you can actually sort it into the correct project. Or you can decide that this is a future idea and simply pick it up and drag it to the future category. So this board has been incredibly helpful for me, and I hope it will be for you as well. Because your ideas are actually in Asana, it's way easier for you to turn them into actionable steps and start making progress on them. So of course, there's a lot more I love about Asana, but those are my top 3.